Hello guys, this is Becca, and it's time for Rocking with Becca. Yes, it's time for Rocking with Becca. Get down now, Mama's doing a video. Go get on the bed. Go get on the bed. If you are new to my channel, every Saturday I try to do a video I call Rocking with Becca. It's where I sit here in my chair. I hold one of the babies of the day, and I rock that baby and just chat with you. We may have a topic we talk about, or I may just chat, just tell you about my health or whatever. And I usually do I tell you my babies of the day. I usually have 2 babies for the day. And I usually have a shout out of a channel that is under 1,000 subscribers. I try to shout out. I'm going alphabetically ordered through the channels I'm subscribed to, and everyone that is under 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a shout out for them. And then when I get all the way through all of my subscribers, I'll go back and do all of the ones that's above 1,000 subscribers. But my main thing is I'm trying to help those that doesn't have very many subscribers. I'm trying to help them boost their channel and get more subscribers. So that's why I do the shout out for those. So for the babies of the day, my toddler type baby, or 6-month-old type baby, which is usually a Paradise Galleries. I have her over here in the stroller, and I'll be sharing her with you a little later on. But it's Mariah. If you watched my video yesterday for Best Friends Club, I added Mariah into that video, even though it wasn't her day. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Thursday I did that. Sorry. It was Thursday I did that. I added her into the Best Friends Club video. And, today was actually her day. And then also my reborn baby is little Evander here. He's the Levi kit. And he's my baby. I have 2 babies a day. I have like my baby type babies, you know, like a newborn size baby. And then I have my older babies, which is usually Paradise Galleries. Although I may have also in that I may have Ashton Drake and duplicates, my duplicate babies. So reproduction, duplicate, replica. I am trying to find a good word to call those type babies that is a positive word, because you know I do all babies are welcome here, all type dolls are welcome here. So I'm trying to find I've been from here to there to yonder trying to find the right name I want to call those type dolls. But anyway, I may go back to generic. I was calling them generic at a time. I don't like the name replica because of the fact of the way it's, you know, the drama. And that's the name they use in the drama. So I was trying to find a different name that sounds more positive, that would identify those type dolls. And I hadn't come to a complete settlement on it yet. But anyway, that's kind of like our little preliminaries to this video, letting you know what's going on and what this video is all about. And I'm going to give you the shout out. If I brought the right paper in here, I did. For our shout out today, and I will have her link in the title. I haven't watched a whole lot of her videos, but she has some beautiful babies. I watched a portion of one this morning to refresh my mind. And I'm going to go finish watching it after I do Rockin' with Becca. But the channel I want to shout out today is Kara's Reborn and Doll Nursery. And she has 666 subscribers. Let's get her off of that number. Let's get her off of that number. I'd love for you to go over to her channel and watch her and see if her channel would be something you'd be interested in watching. And if so, please subscribe to her channel. Let her know I sent you, that I did a shout out for her today. And let's see if we can get those numbers up for her. So, that's Kara's Reborn and Doll Nursery. Go check her out. Okay, now, we got all that out of the way. Let me talk a little bit about why I am kind of befuddled this morning. Why I'm kind of befuddled this morning and can't think of my words and can't get my thoughts together. I didn't have a very good night last night. I don't know what was wrong. It was after 2 o'clock before I finally went to sleep. I was up and down, up and down. I just didn't rest last night. And when that happens, it kind of kicks fibro in. And if you know anything about fibromyalgia, there's a lot of things involved with fibromyalgia, not just the pain that you go through, which I am in pain through my shoulders this morning and my hips. But a lot of times with me, it's more the confusion, what they call fibro fog. It's tiredness. You know, it's IBS, and that's one reason I was up and down last night. Just to say it nicely, you know. You know, it's just, it kind of affects me more on a word we don't like to use, mental state of it. Physical too, but not necessarily a whole lot of pain, although I do have a lot of pain on occasions. Now, I am in pain a little bit this morning, but it's not unbearable. It's not even to the place I feel like I need to go take a Tylenol or something for it. You know, it's just slight soreness and pain and the, what do they call them, spots and places that, I can't remember the word they use for it, but there's tender spots when you have fibro. There's certain tender spots that you can mash, and you know, it will cause feeling of soreness and pain when you touch it. A lot of times I have a sensory effect with fibro, where I feel like, the only way I know how to explain it is it feels like my skin is raw. Like it's just open to the nerves. It's just raw, and I can't hardly stand anything touching me, especially if it rubs. Now, just my clothes on me, sometimes I can't hardly, feel like I can't hardly stand that. But it doesn't, if it's just laying still on me, that doesn't affect me as much as, like, if something rubs across me. Like when I'm in the bed at night and I pull the cover, that cover pulling up over me, I don't know, or if I rub my arm, just like that, just like it's a tingle, like the nerves are exposed, and a lot of times, I have to deal with that. It's like my fingertips, when I pick up something, it's like my nerves, just a raw feeling. They're not raw, but it's kind of like a raw, tender feeling. And so sometimes I have to deal with that, and it's a little bit this morning. Not as bad as it has been at times, but I do have that sensation this morning. Like my leg rubbing against my rocking chair while I'm, the leg I'm using to push my chair back and forth. I'm holding my leg against the rocking chair, because if it brushes back and forth, I can't handle it. It's like nerves exposed. I don't know. So I deal with that. But that's one reason I've been kind of, notice it's like I lose my train of thought, or I can't pull up the right words. I just, fibro has kicked in this morning after having a rough night last night. So, anyway, I really think that this Rockin' with Becca is not going to be very long. I don't really have anything I want to talk on today. No one's asked me any questions or left me a topic that they'd like for me to discuss or anything like that. So I haven't heard from the viewers and what they would like to hear. So if you have anything in particular you'd like for me to talk about, or a question you'd like to ask me, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I will address them one each Saturday. I will write them down and keep them and address them, one each Saturday. So, all right, let's get into what happened in last week's Rockin' with Becca. If you recall, I had several questions that I asked you, and I answered them myself. After asking you the question, I would answer it, give you my answer on it. And I had several questions. I can't remember, 7. I think it was 7, but I'm not sure. I can't remember just completely. But I asked you to do something odd. I asked you to answer each question in its own comment. Answer the first question in one comment, post that comment, go to another question, answer that one in its own comment, and so on and so forth. And there was a couple of people that didn't quite understand what I was talking about, and that's fine. I'm really sorry, because you never know what you might see here on Rockin' with Becca. And Uh, I ask you to do it that way for a specific reason. That reason being is I was going to count each person. I put everybody's name that commented. I put everybody's name down or on the computer and on a spreadsheet. And then I counted each person's comment, how many comments they made. And I put that number beside their name. And so what I was doing with that is the person that commented the most comments was going to be the winner of a just a little token of my appreciation to you for coming by my channel and for watching my videos and for being here, you know, time after time after time, and being a good friend to me and a subscriber. It was a hidden giveaway, kind of hidden from even you all. Not realizing, maybe you might have figured out what I was doing. I don't know. But these, when I do a hidden giveaway, it's for my faithful subscribers that comes back week after week watching my videos. And you know, if I have a public giveaway where anybody in the US can join, then I usually put it in the title that there's a giveaway. That way, new subscribers, you know, I can use that to maybe get some new subscribers. Yes, that's what I do it for when I do public giveaways. But the hidden giveaways is for my faithful subscribers that comes back time after time. And I've told you over and over, you never know when a giveaway is going to be thrown into a Rocking with Becca video. And you never know how that giveaway will be presented. Just like what we did last week. So it was fun. I enjoyed reading everyone's comments, and I still have one person that has commented since the last time I looked. When I went on this morning to make sure I had everything up to par, there was another person that had commented, and I put their name down and their amount of comments, but I didn't take the time to actually read their answers to the questions. So I've got to go back and do that. And, but I just want y'all to know that I really, really appreciate each of you. I thank you so much for coming by and watching my videos. And I feel like my videos are not worth watching. I feel like I'm boring. I feel like sometimes I just feel like, what's the use? My content's not any good. Let's just not do videos anymore. Let's just enjoy your dolls here at home and don't worry about posting them. But then I get to missing. If I miss one day of doing a video, I get to missing y'all so much because, again, if you're new, I stay home. I've used the word homebound. I'm not homebound except for by choice. That's what I want to do. Because I don't want to, I'm not physically like that I can't get up and get out. But it's more of a mental situation. I have anxiety really bad. And when I have to go out and mix and mingle with people and try to hold a conversation, it does something to me physically. It affects me physically. I get sick. I get and then the anxiety feeling and all. I I just don't want to go through that. I don't like that feeling. I don't want to have to go through that. So by choice, I just stay home. I don't go nowhere unless I absolutely have to. Um, I do that by choice. And so, with me doing that, I, I get lonesome. I do sometimes get lonesome. Um, but I don't want to get to the place that I feel like I have to go somewhere. You know, back when I was young, the way I get now when I have the anxiety I feel and all down when I have to go somewhere is the way I was when I was young toward not being able to go somewhere. If I went 2 or 3 days without getting out of the house, it was like I would just nearly go crazy. Just my nerves, I couldn't handle it. I've got to get out of here. The walls is closing on me. And so I felt the same way about not being able to go somewhere back when I was younger that I feel now when I have to go somewhere, if you understand what I'm saying. But all that being said, even though by choice I stay home, and I choose not to interact physically with people, I do get a little lonesome sometimes. I have 2 sisters and my mom's still alive, but my sisters, my older sister, I say my sisters, but I'm not going to get into all of that. But anyway, my older sister let us know we have a text family group with my mom and the 3 girls. So it's 4 of us on the group. And I used to, when I was having a bad day, I would tell my, on the family text group, I'd tell them about it and tell them I sure did need them, and I can't believe that they're not concerned enough to call, or to, not necessarily call, but to text and check on me, and I'd let them know how I felt. And so my older sister let us know in the group that we didn't need to post anything negative, that on our family group we needed to only post positive, happy, joyful things. So needless to say, we don't text nothing but good morning and good night anymore. That may sound bad, but my family has never really put out an effort to interact with me. Even back when I was young, I would beg my sister, both of them really. I would beg them to come see me, or to call me, or to text me, or go place. Time and time again, I begged them. I'd come pick them up if they'd go, and we'd go shopping or. Well, they just never was interested. They had their busy life, and my younger sister slept all the time. She slept, I say all the time, she slept all day and stayed up all night. Well, I couldn't do that. My life was different. I chose to be there, get up with my husband when he get him off to work. I might lay back down after he left, but I'd get up and get him off to work, and then when he was home, I tried to, spend time with him, and then I'd try to go to bed with him at night because he had to work the next day, and, so I didn't sleep all day and stay up all night. And so our schedule was always different, because she'd be sleeping when I'd be awake. And all that being said, I'm not going to go into all the different details of why it's like it is. But, I don't have family that I'm going to be honest with you. I would be embarrassed to call my sister and talk to her now to try to have a relationship. That may sound funny, but they've never helped in the relationship. It was always me trying to get in touch with them. As long as I went to them when they wanted it done, as they wanted it done, and then left them alone when they didn't want it there, and I was supposed to know the difference. You know, now, after this many years of it being, I'm 63 years old, to try to pick up the phone and just have a casual conversation with one of them, I'd be embarrassed to. That may sound funny, but I would be embarrassed to. I wouldn't know what to say. I wouldn't know what to, how to have a conversation with them, because it's never been that way with us. And so I'm saying all that to say I don't have anybody that I can just call and talk to, or text, or, tell, sometimes you just need somebody to tell your problems to. And my family don't want to hear my problems. They only want to hear happy things. They don't want to hear my problems. And I need a friend that's a friend, whether it's my sister or whoever it is. I need somebody that's going to be there with me through thick and thin, when I'm having bad times and when I'm having good times. And I've never had that. I say I never had it. I had it when we lived in another state than what I'm living in now. I had that kind of a friendship with several ladies that went to the church we went to, but after moving back out of that state to where I'm at now, I don't have that kind of relationship with anyone. Never have in this state. I've only lived in 2 states in my life. And I was born in this state. 2 years old, we moved to the other state. When I was 14, we moved back to this state. I got married, and then hubby and I moved back to that same state, not the same city, but the same state that I lived in as a child growing up. And then we lived there for 7.5 years, and that was the most wonderful 7.5 years I had in my grown-up life. And it also, when I lived in that state as a child, that was a wonderful childhood with friends. But anytime I've lived in the state I'm in now, I don't know. Everybody wanted me to go to them and do their thing when they wanted it, but they wasn't willing to come to me and do my thing when I wanted it, and even my family. So, I don't know why I got off on that. Yes, I do, because I had a bad night last night and I'm not feeling good. So, I told you my troubles, and I'm sorry. I should not have. I should have only been positive and happy. I should not have told you my problems. But I got started talking about how much I appreciate y'all being here. But anyway, I've told you about how the giveaway went. What I'm going to do is go to the computer. I'm going to show you all the names of all the people that commented in last week's Rockin' with Becca, and the number of comments that you commented is going to be by your name, and we're going to go see who the winner is. Okay? So I'm going to I'll meet you at the computer, okay? I'll meet you at the computer. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you all of the people that commented on last week's Rockin' with Becca. Let me see if I can scroll here. All right. So we had 152 comments all together. And the two are the most, how do I want to say this? Sorry. The highest number of comments, I guess that's the way you want to say it, is 13. That one person commented 13 comments. So as you can see, there is 2 people that has 13 comments. Now we do have one that has, let's see, we have one that has 10. We have another one that has 10. We have one that has 12. But the highest amount of comments that one person commented was 13. And there was 2 people that commented 13 comments on last week's video. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Trying to see if there's a person on here that I know commented. Trying to find her name. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, her name's on there. I'm looking through the camera to see what's on the screen to make sure y'all are seeing it, and I just couldn't find her name, but it's on there. So what I'm going to do is, if there would have been only one person that had 13 or had, the highest amount of comments, that person would have been the winner. If I had had a bunch of people with that amount of comments, then I would have took those names and did a drawing out of those names. But we only have 2 people with number 13 that commented 13 times. So what I'm going to do is you both are going to be the winner. Okay? So, Becky and Kathy, you 2 ladies need to email me your mailing address, and I will get you a little surprise out to you. It's not going to be a whole lot, but just a little token of appreciation. So email me. My email address is in the description of every video. Email me with your mailing address, and I will get you out a little surprise. All right. I'll see you back in the nursery. All right, guys. Here's little Miss Mariah in her beautiful little pumpkin outfit. She's adorable. She had on some little house shoes, but they kept falling off of her. I might have to put some socks on her. So, congrats to the winners. Congrats to the winners. All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that fun way of having a hidden giveaway. Like I've said many times before, you never know what I'm going to do in Rockin' with Becca. You never know when I'm going to have a giveaway. You never know how that giveaway is going to be presented. So, I thought it was fun. It was fun for me because I enjoyed reading all the comments. And so, yeah, I'm not going to stay on here very much longer. I did want to come back and share a little Miss Mariah with you. And she's so sweet. She is Marisol from Paradise Galleries. And I started to leave her name Marisol, but I don't know. I decided to name her Mariah. So, Mariah Elizabeth. So, she's me. She's little me. She's little me. M for Mariah, E for Elizabeth. Me. She's little me. Alright, guys. I don't know how long this video is going to be after I get all 3 clips together and up and posted. I don't know how long this video is, so I'm not gonna stay a whole lot more longer on here. I'm gonna go because I do have another video that I need to make, and so be sure to come back and see what else is going on. If the other video is not up first, because my internet is slow. It used to be real fast, and for some reason it gets slower and slower uploading my videos. And usually Rocking with Becca, I always do it in the morning times. I always make my video in the morning, but because it's a long video, it takes it all day long to upload. And it's usually around 3 or 4 o'clock before I finally get it uploaded. So that's why Rocking with Becca is late, later in the day, because it takes so long to upload a long video. So it's a possibility the other video I need to make may actually be posted before Rocking with Becca, because I do, if I have more than one, and that may be one reason it takes longer, but I'll get them both going at the same time, uploading. And the shorter one usually post first. So you may have already seen the other video. I don't know, but if this is the first one of today, then come back a little later on and see what the second one is, because I'm going to be working on getting that one recorded and ready to post. So anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to unload everything on y'all. I really had no intentions of doing that, and please forgive me. I'm so sorry that I did. I want my videos to be happy and fun to come watch, but yet I want to be real. I have quit watching a lot of videos, a lot of vloggers, because when they started out, they were just them. They were just plain old them. But then as they got more subscribers and got bigger in the YouTube world, they become false. They started doing things that they thought the audience, the viewers, wanted to see, and they wasn't their true selves. And I've quit watching a lot of vloggers because of that. And I want to keep my channel real. I want it to be me that I'm showing. I don't want to just find content to put up. This is about my journey. I guess you could say, documenting my life and my journey and my health and my whatever, and my love for my dolls. And I want it to be me. And I want to be real. And so to be real, sometimes I talk about things that's not as pleasant as others. Sometimes I tell about my depressions, or my aches and my pains and my whatever, and my fibro fog, and you know, because I'm me. I'm who I am, and I want my channel to be real. I want you to see the real me. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to do things that I think you want to. I'm not meaning that ugly, but what I'm saying, I don't want to try to just find content that I think the viewers want to see to bring more viewers. No, this is about my journey, my health, my hobbies. And if you enjoy my videos, then I want you here. I appreciate you being here. I love you being here. But this is about me. So if what I put out is not your cup of tea, I totally understand. Everybody, you know, has their own likes and dislikes. But I don't plan on letting my channel become fake just to get more subscribers, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to document my journey and my health and my everyday life and my hobbies. I have a craft channel, and my craft channel is going to be the same way. It's going to be the true me, what I enjoy doing, how I enjoy doing it. I have gotten caught up in trying to do a lot of different collabs and tags and things that people did. But I'm trying to keep myself real and do what I enjoy on my craft channel, and that's mainly coloring and diamond painting. I do a little bit of glue booking when I get in the mood for it, but my glue booking is not my main thing. Actually, my coloring is my main thing. Even though I enjoy diamond painting and it's right after coloring, coloring is my main thing I like to do, because I can go in there, I can sit down with a coloring book and colored pencils or markers or whatever I'm going to use, and just kind of lose myself in that. It's a stress relief. And if people don't like watching coloring videos, I'm not going to try to bring on other things just to get more viewers, because coloring is my thing. I'm going to do videos and share it, and whoever wants to watch it is more than welcome to watch it, but I'm not going to try to do things that I don't particularly care for just to bring on viewers. And I'm that way in my doll videos. I am me. I'm whom I am, and I'm presenting myself to you. And if you don't like me and what I put out, you know, and I'm not saying this ugly. I'm just saying everybody has their likes and dislikes. But I'm not going to try to be a false me to bring on more viewers. I'm not. I'm me, and sometimes me has to unload. And as I said, I have no physical person that I can text or call to unload on. So I use my videos as a therapy type situation also, where I can just talk it out, and I feel like I'm talking to someone, because I'm going to upload these videos and I'm going to get some comments. So I feel like I'm talking physically to someone, and I need that sometimes. And that's what I'm talking about. I need a friend that will be there with me through thick and thin. That I don't always have to be laughing and joyful and doing fun things. That they're with me whenever I'm depressed, or I'm down and out, or I'm in a lot of pain, or my mind is so confused I can't get my words out, or, you know, with fibro fog. And, you know, I need someone that's going to be there with me through thick and thin. And I don't, since I've moved back to this state, I don't have that person. I don't have anyone that I can talk to like that. Not family, not friends, not acquaintances, no one. I've been tempted to get a therapist that I could just talk to, But because I've never done that before, I'm also a little bit afraid of doing that because my anxiety, a part of my anxiety is I don't, talking to people I don't know, even if it would be like online or whatever, the thought of having to go to an office for therapy, I couldn't do that. To pick up the phone and physically talk with someone I've never, and talk about my problems, my anxiety says, no, you can't do that. So I've never went to that length is to get a therapist to talk to. So the only place I have to kind of get some relief, and get out some of my anxieties is here on camera. And so the good thing about YouTube and putting it out there like that is if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? You're not obligated. You don't have to watch my videos if you don't like what I put out. So if you only want to watch the ones that's more doll directed, more happy and jolly, then watch those. And then when I come on with these kind that I'm kind of unloading, you don't want to watch it, turn it off. When you get to that part and you see what it is, turn it off. You don't have to watch it. But it is therapy to me because people do comment and give me encouraging words, and that's all I have. I don't have any physical family or friends that will do that for me. When I start talking about my problems, my family don't want to hear it. So here I am. And it is your privilege to watch it if you want to, or turn it off if you want to. And I'm not saying that ugly. I'm not meaning to be ugly or mean, or I'm just stating facts. You're not obligated to me to watch my videos. But I put them out there, and if you want to watch them, there they are for you to watch. So anyway, I'm going to go. Congratulations to the winners. Be sure to come back every Saturday because you never know when I'm going to throw in a hidden giveaway on Rocking with Becca. So yeah, I thought it was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed answering the questions last week. I really enjoyed it. And so I'm going to go for now. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Hope you get rested up and ready for your week come Monday. And I'll talk with you all later. I love y'all. Bye.